Welcome back. I'm talking with the great Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Julia, thanks again for doing my show. You're doing a fundraiser tomorrow night with a couple of your Seinfeld pals. Tell me about this and how it came together.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago now, I did a fundraiser for the Wisconsin Democratic Party with the Veepcast, and it went very well. It was very, very successful. And so I'm just constantly racking my brain about getting the message out about voting and raising funds for the Democrats and what's an effective way to do it. And I thought, oh, well, let's get the Seinfeld group together if I can. It was very last minute. I mean, like hyper last minute.
Yeah.
And we thought, oh, let's do a fundraiser for Texas because Texas is on the verge of turning blue. I mean, sort of all the way down the ballot, not just the congressional seats, but also the state legislature. And that's incredibly important because if we're able to turn the state legislature blue, then we get a seat at the table when it comes to redistricting. And, you know, the Republicans have been very, very crafty in their gerrymandering, which is not a cool thing to do. And so it's important. State legislature races, in addition, of course, to the other races, are just as important, just as critical. So we thought, let's raise funds for Texas because there's a real opportunity here. So that's what we're doing. So Larry David, Jason Alexander, and myself and Seth Meyers is going to moderate. And we're going to each of us is going to talk about, we're going to pick an episode. We have picked an episode, each of us, to talk about sort of, I don't know, the making of, behind the scenes, that kind of stuff. It'll be really fun.
That's going to be great. Can you tell us what episode you picked or no?
Yes. I picked the Soup Nazi, and Jason Alexander picked the marine biologist, and Larry David picked the contest. So I know. So anyway, that'll be super fun, and we're going to have sort of Seinfeld memorabilia stuff. I've got that we're going to raffle away to people who sign up for this. And you can go to a fundraiseraboutSomething.com if you wanted to join the party tomorrow.
Yeah. And it's important to encourage people to talk about their voting plan, is what you have been saying. And why their voting plan. So it's not even like, just why is that important?
Well, getting people to vote sometimes can be a heavy lift. I think sometimes because the voter suppression effort is such a strong one that people feel disenfranchised and feel as if their vote doesn't matter. But of course, you and I both know that's not the case. The more people vote, the better it is for our democracy. And I do mean that, really. Yeah. I say that as a Democrat. I say it. I believe that. And research shows us that if you, for instance, Jimmy, talk to 3 of your friends who may not be that inclined to vote, right? And you say, what's your voting plan? And they say, well, I'm not sure. And you can kind of sort of talk them into casting their ballot. You will have a very You have a very good shot at getting them to vote. So in addition to making your own plan, asking people that in your life what their plan is very effective. So my plan, here's my ballot right here. I'm going to fill this out and I'm voting early and taking it in next week. That's my plan. What's your plan?
I've sent mine in. I handed mine I went to the post office here in the building. I did it last week. I filled out my ballot with black ink. By the way, black ink. Don't use a pencil. Don't use colored ink. Black ink.
Right.
I did it in the secret envelope. I put the secret envelope in the other envelope so that through the windows you could see it. And in New York City, believe it or not, you need a stamp, which a lot of people would probably be like, are you kidding me? I don't have a stamp, or I need a, it's like, it's all, I feel bad. I think I go like, if there's someone in their 80s, how would you even understand how to do this unless you have someone in your family helping you? It's like, wait, this envelope. So I did a video. It's online. I showed people how easy it is. You can do it. And I showed this is exactly how you do it. You put this envelope in this thing. It's like, it's possible. It's good. But someone needs to talk you through it.
Yeah, sometimes you know, because each state has different methods, et cetera, et cetera. So it's important to know, to decide what your voting plan is and then get it done. And if you can early vote, like you did, like I'm going to do, that's a very good thing too. Because voter turnout is a huge this year. 5 million people have already voted in Texas. That's a lot.
Have they always, Texas is giant, but I mean, have they always had a lot of voter turnout, or is it just this year?
No, and no, they're getting more people to turn out this year, and this year there are about 2.6 million more eligible voters in Texas as since 2016. So that's like the population of New Mexico inside of Texas. So it's a real opportunity. Let's put it that way.
Well, I gotta say, you said that you're gonna do this and get people to vote, and already we're seeing numbers go up. So this is all because of everyone's hard work. But thank you for doing all this hard work. It's awesome what you're doing.
Thank you.
It's always great to see you. Good luck with everything. At the fundraiser about something.
Right, fundraiseraboutSomething.com, or you can come to my social and sign up. And any amount, you can give any amount,
Yeah.
amount.
Love it. Julie Louis-Dreyfus, everybody. We'll be right back with
Thank
Patton
you.
Oswalt. You're the best. Come back whenever.
Patton Oswalt, tell him I said hey.
I will. Perfect.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and